Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Tim, the founder of Exchange, a decentralized perpetual future trading protocol. So to share a bit about the market landscape of perpetual futures in 2023. So the total trading volume of the centralized exchange is growing significantly, however, still small comparing to centralized exchange. So we see there's still a lot of room for the centralized platform to catch up and to take more share. So we see a lot of opportunity to be on this market. So next up, we will analyze two more popular protocol in this market, which are the YDX and GMX. So the YDX is another book-based exchange that requires two side maker and taker. They will trade against each other, and however, there's still some issue with these models. It has a complex architecture that requires some centralized components like the matching engine. Also, there are no trading fee distribution for the token holders, which is not good in the long term. For GMX, it's an oracle-based liquidity pool exchange. It has a pool that consists of multiple assets and acts as a counterparty to traders. So there are still some issue with this model. It has extremely high trading fees, and it has a very limited number of trading pairs. So to be able to build a sustainable and optimal trading protocol, I think we should align the incentive between the three key players. For the YDX, the incentive for the token holder is very minimal. For GMX, things are a bit better for token holders. However, the incentive for the trader are suffering because they need to pay really high fees to the other parties. So our goal is to align the incentive between the three key players. For the trader, we want to establish low trading fees. For the liquidity providers, we want to be a sustainable and stable stream of income. For token holders, we will have good utility for the holders. They can do a variety of things. So these are the lists that they can do. Our protocol divided into two layers, the network layer and the application layer. The network layer is a distributed network of nodes that is running on top of Tendermint consensus. It's a consensus layer of Cosmos SDK. So the node in the network will coordinate to execute the orders, liquidate positions, and update the prior article. So all the activities will be settled on the base chain. So the token holders can also stake into the network to earn the revenue share. The benefit why we build such a decentralized network is that it's enable map resistant liquidation, and it's easier for us to add new price source, new trading market, and create more transparency and more fairness for all actors in the network. At the application layer, we are divided into two sectors, the standard market and synthetic market. Standard market consists of low risk assets like BTC, ETH, and altcoin, low risk altcoin. So its market will be backed by its own asset vault, and will also utilize a stablecoin vault to provide greater capital efficiency. For synthetic market, we can provide
You have one
um,
minute left.
a list of high risk and super volatile market, and its market will be backed by its own stablecoin vault. Yeah, so I will quickly move on to the demo. So we have our application here. So you can see that we have a list. I already created a list of positions. So we are still operating on the testnet basis, or which you can choose one of the trading pair here. I will choose BTC. So you can choose like place the order with the collateral. This could be BTC or USDC. I will create a order with USDC. I will create a long position. Place order. I'm clicking the confirm button on the MetaMask now. Yeah, so it will take a while for the trade to be settled. And yeah, the trade appear here. Yeah, on our exchange, you can see the pending funding fees, and you can claim the funding fees. We also show the funding raise rate, the total open interest open on each side, and the funding payout to each side. For the liquidity providers, they can choose the vault based on their risk preference, and yeah, they can go there and check the stats and provide liquidity. Yeah, that's
Yes.
a wrap for our presentation and the demo. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your showcase. We're out of the pitch time. I have a question from my side. You have quite a cool functioning initiative over there. in your view, what is the main advantage of your exchange compared to other decentralized exchanges in there?
Yeah, as we already presented, so we will align the incentive for three key players: liquidity providers, token holders, and traders. So yeah, usually on the other decentralized exchange, the incentive lean towards some parties, and the one party which suffers, we will try to align the incentive between all the players in the network. Right, so we also um, owe our infrastructures. Most of the protocol will rely on like Chainlink for the prior protocol, but we will build a decentralized network on top of Tendermint consensus that will allow us to do more cool things like map resistant liquidations, yeah, and other interesting stuff that we are exploring. Yeah.
Many thanks for clarifying. We got two questions from Ivan from 3x Capital. Firstly, what is a target market for you?
Yeah. First, we are trying to targeting the large retail traders first because retailers love trading high risk assets, and yeah, when where we are more established, we can like search for and target institutional traders. So yeah, because institutional traders like low risk market. So because we have mechanism that isolate risk for each market. So yeah, institutional trader could love that.
Many thanks for clarifying. Then we go to the last question of this round. How would you attract users? What's your strategy for that?
Yeah, so thank you for good questions. So first, because we are still in the beta testnet phase, so we a lot of room for us to build and improve on our product. But for the go-to market strategy, we will like launch as raw campaign for the members that actually contribute to the value of the protocol. Like they can do like content creations or help contribute and growing the community. And we also actively reward the developer that will contribute to the shortcode of the protocol. Yeah, so that's the our strategy. Um, yeah,
Many thanks for clarifying. We're also out of time of the question round, so I want to thank you so much for participating and wish you all the best with developing behind the screens.
yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
You're
Thank
most
you.
welcome. Take care.